What's up, good people? Welcome to another episode of Fit World Live at 9. I'm your host, Rob House. Oh, you know what, guys? Wait a minute. Let me hold up. Because, I thought about it. I was in a movie, and I know I should have my phone in the movie. I was in a movie, and I had this great idea for an intro. I did. Okay? Fit World Live at 9, the show with the magical flow. How about that? And by the time it's over, you'll know. And by the time it's over, you'll know more. Okay, hold up. Let's try it again. Fit World Live, the show with the magical flow. And by the time it's over, you'll know more than you know. I'm going to have it right by next week.
That sounds good.
Know more than you know. Kelly, I got my wonderful guest here, a transformational coach. You guys are going to get transformed just by listening to us, because this is what happens. When the mind gets tweaked, things happen. And I learned something today. I knew this, but I really learned something today. It was about you can never learn if you already know everything. That's called ignorance. So you got to open your mind, expand your mind. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about expand our mind. We're going to talk about why is the mind so important, not just for mental health, but physical health, spiritual health, and then get your take on it. My guest, Kelly Kristin. Be back in a second.
Tune in for the Fit World Live at 9 show with your host, fitness and high performance coach, Rob House. The official Facebook Live night show. We're talking health, wellness, how to get it and how to keep it. Every weekday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Healthy is the new wealthy, so let's get fit rich.
Fit world, fit world, fit world.
Yes, we are back. What's up, Kelly? Welcome.
Hello.
One of the wonderful things about Facebook, the face world, man, you can just meet people from all over the planet. I love it. I mean, social media has its pros and cons, and I like to leverage the pros. And one of the pros is, in this game of health and wellness, man, we need all the help we can get to get this planet going in the right direction.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you for being on the show, Kelly. First, let me see who's out here, just so you guys. And look, if you have any questions during the show, I'm gonna do my best to be looking down here. Whoop got 714. My Uncle Otis. What's up, Uncle? Cynthia Ford's in the house. Monica Parker, Jillian, what's up, Rachel? I got my wellness tribe in the house. I got a tribe of folks that's getting healthy.
Hey.
And you got a tribe. You got a tribe too. We're gonna talk about your tribe. You got a tribe. What's up, Coach Roz? My partner right there, the health coach, America's favorite. Sel said, hey, Kelly.
Hello.
You know what that is? Selwyn is the first black Power Ranger. You know the Power Rangers, right? He's the first black. He's the first black leading Power Ranger. I always say that. My wife says, why do you keep saying that? I think because it's very interesting. He's the first black leading Power Ranger. He's like the first Obama Ranger. Nice. Pretty cool. Kelly, what is going on with you? What is up? Huh?
All good things. Happy New Year. All kinds of good stuff going on.
It's awesome. I know it's good. I watch your video, so I know it's good. If you're tuning in, this is Fit World Live at 9. Every single day, Monday through Friday, I come on here and I bring either a guest or I'm just talking health and wellness, something to move your body, mind, and spirit forward. Can't Fit is our program for kids, young people. You see them run down the street right there? We love those kids. And, of course, 40 Days Wellness, that is our membership, our wellness tribe. All right? And this is the Fit World Live at 9 show. We're jumping, Kelly. We're jumping from 2017 to 18. It just happened. Now, look, some people fell through that gap right there, Kelly. Some folks fell in that hole right there. So we're going to see if we can pull them out.
We're going to get them out of the gap.
Kelly Kristin, welcome to the show. So tell me, Kelly, what is on your agenda for 2018? What is on your agenda?
You know what? 2017 was such a transformative year for me. It was actually the year that I kind of went out on my own and started building my own practice and really doing exactly what I wanted to do for me. And in 2018, I'm just going to continue that, continue impacting people, continue spreading my message of mind, body, and soul, whole wellness, and, just becoming more of me.
Yeah, that's good. And helping people find their inner me. I always tell folks a lot of times the biggest enemy is the inner me. So I'm glad that you're doing that. I got your bio here. So Kelly Kristin is a mind, body, and soul transformation coach. She's a master at mindset, self-love, and holistic health RN. That's a good thing to be a master at, mindset and self-love. You're on a good path with that. And a holistic health RN who loves helping her clients push past their limiting beliefs and live the life they deserve. Let's start with that.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. We know the stat. 80% of people go to jobs that they hate. 80% of people they leave. 80% of folks, they leave this place called Earth and go to the grave with their dreams still in them. Now, people don't do that on purpose, Kelly. People don't want to not live fulfilled lives and live out their truest passion. What are those limiting beliefs that are keeping people from living to their fullest potential? What are those things?
I think the biggest thing is that most people just genuinely think that something isn't for them. Like they see other people doing things and creating, and the first kind of thought is that they try to make other people special somehow, that, they had this certain circumstance or they are this type of way, and I have all of these XYZ reasons as to why I can't be that person. And they really try to make these people special. And the reality is that we all have the potential to do whatever it is that we want to do if we actually just decided to do it and just put that one foot in front of the other and just start somewhere. It doesn't matter where you start. And the other thing I think is really, people get caught up in this, I don't know how.
Mm-hmm.
And I just did a video about this the other day, how it's, it doesn't matter if you know how or not right now. There's nothing that you just automatically know how to do. You always have to learn. So it's just making the choices about where you're going to put that energy and what you're going to learn. And, it is a little bit nerve-wracking to put the energy on you and to put the pressure on you to turn into that person, because then you don't have anything else to sort of fall back on. You don't have a boss to blame, or you don't have this happen or that happen, and you have to fall back on yourself, which is, I think, what a lot of people are afraid of. But really, there's no failure. There's just learning. And once you can come at it from that sort of perspective, and, there's just so much to learn and so much potential for you out there. Like I say this all the time, we live in literally the greatest time ever. There's so much information out there. Anything that you want to learn, you can pretty much learn for free on the internet. There's really no excuses.
It's unbelievable. I actually was, I think I said this a couple weeks ago. I actually one day I went ahead and studied, I pulled up how to do brain surgery on YouTube. I actually pulled the whole thing, watched it. I was like, oh my God, this is fascinating. Listen, I'm not saying you could trust me. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I have a lot more wisdom now, in regards to which valve, to work on. And when you're doing the transfer of the brain, can you close the door, please, baby? Thank you. So it's very interesting how if we have everything we need, we have everything that all the tools, but there's the limiting belief. We talk about that gap. We saw the guy jumping. That gap. So this show, I figured it'd be good to call it Healthy Minds. So I figured it'd be a good title for this. Because as you can see, if you guys can see that, you think positive, be social, sociable, eat healthy, keep your mind active, and learn something new, exercise. I mean, these are obviously, there's probably a few more you can put on there, but those are some of the major components, to having a healthy mindset. So let me ask you, when you're working with your clients, do you have, is there a preliminary, like do you have a questionnaire that you send out to them? And when you do, are there some things that you're looking for? There's some triggers that you're used to seeing, or trying to understand how you go about, getting somebody from one point to the next?
Yeah, well, so there's a couple different ways to work with me. If you're doing like one of my home study programs, no, I'm not going to do a questionnaire with you, and you can just buy a program and do it on your own. All of my programs, though, do incorporate a mind component, body component, and a soul component. If you want to work with me one-on-one, there's absolutely a questionnaire. I just want to know, where you're at. I also like to do an intake, basically, just kind of like how you treat yourself on a daily basis. Do you have any sort of mindset practice? What are you eating on a daily basis? What are you doing for yourself on a daily basis? Those are kind of just the preliminary things that I want to know.
Yeah, that's big. That's big. Trey said, graveyard is the richest land with all the ideas and dreams we never try to achieve. We left them as thoughts. I heard Les Brown say that a few years ago. That's the richest place on earth is the graveyard, because there's a bunch of people in there who just died with all the dreams and inventions still in them.
It absolutely is. It absolutely is, and it's sad, but we can change it. That's the best part. And I like to say this all the time too: is that yes, okay, I know it was just the new year and everybody sets their resolutions and has all these big ideas for things they want to do, but you don't have to have an arbitrary date to change anything. It's literally just a decision within yourself to say that, this is who I'm going to be now, and this is how it's going to be now. And that's really all that it takes. It first starts in your mind, and then it goes everywhere else into your life after it started in your mind.
Say that again.
Anytime that you're trying to create any sort of change or make any decision, it all starts in your mind, and then you create it in your life. But everything starts in the mind first.
Everything starts with thought. That's why it's imperative that you not only guard your thoughts, but that you always do what I call thought audits. Because if it starts in the mind and then actualizes, that means that you really are the creator for everything you have in your life. If you look at where you are today, the job you have, where you live, you created all that up to this point. And everything you have moving forward will be created by you, starting with a thought. So how do we X the stinking thinking, right? To X out the outcome that we don't want? Like what are some things people can do to begin to, because negativity it comes natural. We're actually naturally negative people. Like if you go to buy something off Amazon, you can see like 1,000 good comments, but you see one bad comment, you're like, oh no, I'm not getting that.
Right. Right.
Knowing that we're already kind of negative, what can someone do to, I guess, almost force themselves into like a positive mindset?
Well, I think the first thing is really just becoming aware. So you need some form of awareness of, maybe that comes from meditation, which is where you can just sort of observe you learn how to observe what you're actually thinking. Because that's the first step, is that you need to be able to check in with yourself. And if you do find yourself thinking negatively about something, and if you can actually, become aware enough to the point where you're reflecting on your thoughts, and you say, okay, well, just pause for a second. Well, why am I thinking this way? And let's just reframe it and change it into a positive thought. And this will it takes some work, but I will tell you, after you work on it and change it, I think right now, I know in my life, it's rare for me to have a negative thought. And when I do have a negative thought, I quickly am able to reframe it. Even now, we were talking about how I'm sick for the first time in years, like my little stuff up. I have this cough. And, I was talking to somebody earlier today, and I was like, yeah, it sucks that I'm sick, but am I grateful for how healthy I normally am. Because, I could sit here and complain about how sick I am and get lost in this negative mindset, or I could just say, wow, I'm healthy like a majority of the time, and that's awesome. So that's what I choose. And it's really just about reframing those thoughts, and realize too, it's okay to have a negative thought. If you go there, you don't need to go back into this like cycle of judgment against yourself for having a negative thought. Like we all do it and it's fine. And like you know, some people will say like you are your thoughts and your thoughts make up your life. I kind of think thoughts aren't necessarily powerful unless we attach beliefs to them. Ooh. Our beliefs are powerful. So you can have a negative thought, but as long as you're not, you know, taking that to heart and believing it, it's not necessarily powerful. So that's again why meditation is so powerful, because you're able to sort of observe your thoughts when you're meditating. So you can have a thought that comes in and maybe it's negative, and instead of judging it or something, you just go, oh, I didn't realize that thought was there. And then you can just kind of let it go just as soon as it came and not worry about it, and make sure that you're choosing your beliefs.
That's it. That's it. What's up, Joy? Joy came in. What's up, Bob? Someone said, boom, right there. And what was that? Monica said, renewal of the mind. Yeah, renewal of the mind. The Bible talks about do not conform to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing. You can only be transformed by a renewal process. I mean, no matter how you slice it or dice it, you have to renew. And I love the fact that you broke that down. They're so similar. So it's almost like soul and spirit. They're so close, but thoughts, they're different. They're different. Beliefs are the manifestation of thoughts continued. And so once you get that thought, like, okay, that's whack. I like that. Yeah, I'm sick for the first time, but you know, I'm so glad that I've been healthy all this time. Like you flip the script quick. That's right.
You have to. And I promise that your life becomes so much better when you start doing these things.
That's some high vibe babe talk right there. That's what that is.
Yes.
But high vibe babe. Let's talk about this. This is your tribe, your Facebook group. Let's talk about this. What's the foundation for this?
Yeah, so I just really wanted to create a space online for people that are, you know, that are kind of like me, that are really into sort of just creating their best selves, you know, living at their highest form. So that's, I guess, essentially their highest vibe. You know, I always like to say, like, you want to do things that are super high vibe. And not just like when I'm talking, you know, I'm talking about your vibration, talking about just living into your full potential, living your best life. So in there, you know, we're talking all things mind, body, and soul wellness. It's a place too, like I know sometimes like I like to get super spiritual, and sometimes I can kind of go off on these, you know, extreme viewpoints, I guess, where maybe, you know, if you're like me and you don't want all your friends on Facebook to see you talk about certain stuff, come into High Vibe Babes really comfortable, no judgment. You can say, do whatever you want.
Like it.
Great.
I like it. High vibes, babe. High vibes. So 2018, what's the journey right now? We're on a journey, guys. This is like what is it? Where we at, Kelly? This is day 2. What day is this? 2nd?
Yep, January 2nd.
January 2nd. And so, you know, I figured something out. You know, I figured something out. I had to tell you. So, you know, there's superheroes around here, you know, and you know, like Superman, he's Clark Kent. You know, people don't know he's in disguise. You know, Wonder Woman, she's I think Diana Prince, right? Yeah. So you're busted.
Because I'm a superhero, right?
Kelly Kristin, you've been discovered. Tell me about this. I remember, it's funny, I remember you posted this, and it reminded me how we connected. We connected through Impact Theories group.
Yes.
I'll bill you. That's where we connected through. Because I remember you posted something, and I remember looking at pictures like, man, look at them. And yeah, what was this? Was like some kind of mud run, right? What was this thing?
This was
kind of like fitness challenge. Yeah, boot camp. But yeah, what happened there? Tell me what happened, and how long did you train for it?
Oh my gosh. So I'm super into training. I've been lifting weights in the gym for 10 plus years now. I also used to teach spinning and group exercise classes. So I've been in the fitness game a long time. And this actually, the chick that's with the red hair there, that's Hannah Eden. And when I was living in Florida, I was going to her gym, and she is an absolute badass when it comes to fitness. She is the most in shape person I've ever seen in my life. Like she is just nothing but muscle, but she's also really, yeah. She's the other girl there is Ashley Horner, and the two of them are super, super powerful. In the fitness world, they do all kinds of crazy stuff. They ran like 300 miles through Haiti. Now they're doing something together again in Iceland, going, I don't know, like 800 miles, something just really insane stuff. And it's always for great causes. So that was a camp to sort of support some of the things that they're doing.
Man.
But yeah, fitness is huge. And if you're talking mindset too, like how I initially, really got into fitness too was for the mind things as well. Like for me, it's a sort of therapy. You know, I don't feel normal if I'm not in the gym at least 4 days a week. Like that's a must-have.
Right. So has it always been that way, or has it always been this way, or did you make a shift? Like for example, some folks are trying to figure out. Like a lot of my tribe is trying to figure out how to get on a horse, like how to get that. I'm at a point now where, see, so you got I guess you got it good. You love going there. You love going to gyms. You're on a flow. The way I think is if I stop working out, my body starts to hurt. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a weird thing. So like I have to. And if I'm working out and stretching, I'm like on a whole other level. But if I skip some stuff, then I get these pains. It's really, really strange. But how did you get to a point, or has it always been this way that you love working out?
Well, for me, I've always been, I've played sports since I was little. So like when I was like in high school, I played competitive sports and I was always into that. And it's funny because really what got me into it when I went to college, I was like terrified of gaining the freshman 15. It was like in my head, I'm like, I'm not getting the freshman 15. So I just kind of became obsessed with the gym. And it was there that I found like spinning and these group exercise classes, and I was just about it. I was like, this is my thing. I love it. So I got certified to do spinning. I taught all throughout college. I taught all my group exercise classes. And I mean, there's definitely been periods where I've probably fallen off a little bit, but that is kind of the one consistent in my life. Because for me, it kind of, not only is it, it's like a release, but it's also when you make those commitments to yourself, and you start following through with them and you see the changes and you notice how good you feel, it's like you don't want to go back there, like kind of like what you were saying, when you notice you stop going and you start feeling a different way. Mm-hmm. And for me, one of the most important things is to learn how to listen to your body. This is something that I teach a lot. Whether that be, on a mind level, on a body level, like through your food, through what you're doing, working out. It's all about really learning how to tune into your body and what it needs, because it'll tell you what it needs, even, different forms of exercise. What your body responds to is different. Everybody's different. But I firmly believe that if everybody, maybe not everybody's going to want to go to the gym and lift weights as much as I like to do. That's probably my favorite thing, right? But it's about finding what works for you and what feels good for you. And if you can do that, it sort of naturally falls into place.
I like that. Well, we're talking, if you just tuned in, a guest here, Kelly Kristin, a transformational coach. She's as you can see from some of the pictures, she's fit. She helps people get fit mentally, physically, spiritually. She has a group here on Facebook, High Vibe Babes. We're talking about mindset, and not only just mindset, but the importance of having a healthy mindset. My formula for success, and what I teach all my clients, members, friends, and anyone who will listen to me, is 80, 20, 100. It's 80% what you eat, 20% exercise, but 100% mindset. 100. I mean, this is why, if you don't have your mindset right, listen, you can lose all the weight in the world. You can look as good as you want to look, but eventually you will bend, because the mind controls the body. The body doesn't control the mind. All right. That's why a lot of folks, you even see some of these athletes come out of college and they're amazing, but then they only last 1 year in the pros, because their mind wasn't ready. Their body was ready, but their mind wasn't ready. You see folks a lot of weight from gastric bypass and maybe some other surgeries, but 70% gain it all back because they lost weight physically, but they made no mindset shifts. So, Kelly, one of the things that, I also, matter of fact, if you guys got any questions, make sure you ask here. Make sure you got a question for myself or Kelly. Please, I'm looking in the comments now. Joyce said, I share this to the masses, need to hear again and again. It's our belief systems. Yes. Belief system. It's a system, Kelly. It's a system.
Absolutely.
It's a program.
Uh-huh.
It's a
process sometimes to uncover what's really in there.
What? This is a supercomputer that can work for you or against you.
Absolutely.
But we control it. We control it. And the moment you recognize that and you take control of the program, things shift for you, man. Things shift. You see, we got any questions out. It is my belief that's all the fit people go to the gym. It is my belief that all the fit people go to the gym. Yeah, that's right. That's a good place for them. What's up, Carla? Carla said, definitely listen to your body. So tell me, let me go here for a second. If I had here, I'm going to go right there. All right. So mind over matter. All right. So one of the things, you are what you think about most of the time, what are some practices that people could do, to keep a healthy mindset? We talked about a few, but what are some practices, like someone watching this right now? What are a few practices that they could implement in their life that would inevitably help to create a healthy mind?
Yeah. Well, I think the first thing would be to start a gratitude practice. I think that gratitude is probably the quickest way to change your mindset, to change your mood, to change your happiness level. Something super, super simple to do is every night before you go to bed, as you're laying there, before you close your eyes, just think of 3 things that you're grateful for, whatever they are. 3 things that I'm grateful for, and allow yourself to go to bed with a grateful heart. And that alone will make a huge difference. And it is so simple to do. I'm not even asking you to write it down. I'm literally just asking you to maybe think it and say it out loud. That's it. And you can do that, and I promise that you'll see some shifts. Beyond that, I am a huge, huge fan of journaling. Huge fan of journaling. I think that you need to wake up on your day and start your day by picking out what sort of thoughts you want, what sort of beliefs that you want to adapt. I start my mornings off with my journal and my thoughts. And I say, I am this person. This is what I do. This is what I want. And you can sort of kind of create your life that way. And you start implanting these thoughts over and over and over again. And then they turn into beliefs. And then the next thing you know, there they are in your life.
Yeah. That's good. The gratitude is major. That's people don't realize that's actually the channel that you turn to really open the floodgates of opportunity. A lot of times, because of our lack of gratitude, scientifically, it's a science. When you don't have gratitude, you don't appreciate what you have. And so when it happens, and it's human nature. We have this thing of expectation. We want things. We're not saying you're not supposed to expect things, but sometimes we can be in such a state of expectation that we don't appreciate what we already have.
Absolutely. And when you want to create anything more in your life, so a lot of big things that I talk about too is having an abundance mindset. That there's always anything that you want it does exist and it can be provided for you. But you do, when you're thinking, you want to create and you want to expand, you need to be in a place where you're grateful for what you already have, what's already in existence. It doesn't, and you have to take care of your environment, take care of your space, take care of yourself as you are right now. Be grateful for everything that you have right now on the path to creating what you want. That's really huge too.
I I like it. I like it. And so, folks, if you just tuned in, you gotta watch the replay. Kelly Kristin talking mindset, healthy mind over matter. If you don't mind, we don't matter. I mean, if you don't mind, it don't matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. I heard that from somebody. I don't know what that means actually. It just sounds cool. If you don't mind, it don't matter. What the heck does that really mean? I don't know, Kelly. It just sounds pretty cool. All right. And so, guys, we're gonna. This is Fit World, and why did I start Fit World? Like, what was the point? Why did I wake up and say Fit World? Oh, I figured it sounded cool, right? Fit World. I would love to have that. And my goal is 1 billion healthy. Like, that's my goal. My goal is to get 1 billion people healthy, and not me personally, but me collectively. And I know that happens through, networking, partnerships, strategic alliances, and this app we built. So I'm going to show you guys a 60-second commercial for the app. And we come back, we're going to get Kelly's big tip, right? It's just my new thing. This is the first time I'm doing it. But I'm going to close the show every single time with what's called the big tip. So when we get back, you're going to get Kelly's big tip.
Attention wellness pros. Every day you're thinking of ways to better serve your clients, helping them to lose weight, maintain that weight, and just stay in great shape. This involves healthy meal planning, meal prepping for the week, goal setting, a structured fitness plan, communication with the ones you serve on a daily or weekly basis. Your clients also need a way to track their own metrics, monitor their progress, and simply stay engaged with their wellness journey. Well, that's what the Fit World app does and more. Fit World makes it easy to get and stay healthy with state-of-the-art nutritional technology. You have the ability to customize meal plans or choose from thousands of already existing meal plans in our database. You want your clients to work on abs today? Choose your desired workout from the video library. Everything you need to measure and impact the success cycle of your clientele is here. So give us a call for a free demo. We would love to partner with you. Fit World, connecting the world to wellness.
Close the door. All right. That is Fit World. We just launched the app in December. We got some really good, unique things. One of the components we're adding to the app this year, we're adding the two-way video so that if you got a client that's in a different country, state, city, you can communicate with them via Skype, all built in. That's the goal. We got a question here from Jillian. How much time in the morning or in the day should you designate to journalism and or building your spiritual armor for the day? How much time in the morning?
So that totally depends on you and what you want to do. My practice, it ranges, from 5 minutes to 20 minutes, probably depending on the day and depending on what I'm working on. So I will say that sometimes there's specific things that I'm working through. So I'll put myself through, different programs as far as prompts of maybe something within myself that I'm working on that I'm trying to get to the bottom of. So I'll go through like a series of prompts that I want to work on, and then I'll answer those. So that would take a little bit longer. But as far as just like my daily get into my head, who am I, what am I doing, and what am I about? 5 minutes. Super simple.
Good. That's good. Someone said, I would like to be able to write songs like Fit World. How do you do that, Rob? You just start writing, man. Just start writing. Whatever comes out, comes out. That's how I write stuff. Actually, when I went to college with Sel, we went to Howard University. HU, Mello said voiceover was dope. Well, thanks, Mello. Appreciate that. It's good when you can do your own voiceovers. Save a little bit of money, So let's go. Let's go to this. Look what I found for the big tip. Okay, no, that's not it. There it is. The big tip.
Nice.
The big tip, folks. Here we go. This is the big tip. That's a big tip, isn't it?
That's a big tip.
It's a big tip. I got that. That was my last day of working at Olive Garden. I retired for the year.
That's awesome. Good for you.
That was it. Kelly Kristin. So, what is Kelly Kristin's? What's one big tip you can give the people on the Fit World Live at 9? Give us something.
So I would say you already are. And what that means is whatever it is that you're trying to attain or trying to be, if you're trying to get more fit, if you're trying to create your own life in any way, you already are that person. You can already do it as you are now. It's a matter of changing your beliefs and stepping into it. That's it. It's as simple as that.
Act as if you already are, and you will be, because you already are. I love it.
You already are.
Visualization, baby. The power of visualization.
Yes.
It's not fake, folks. It's a real thing. It's a real. I mean, listen. It's so real. The moment you think about something, you create a cell in your brain, a real cell that you can see with a microscope. So every thought you have creates something that's tangible. So it's real. So now begin to think about what you want and believe you already have it. And that's how you obtain it. Kelly Kristin, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Thanks you. Get in contact with her. Her links are all over the page. You click on her links, join her group, follow what she's doing. And if you got any more questions, just drop them in the feed and tag her. I'm sure she'll be happy to answer. Thank you, Kelly, for being on the show. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Forgot about the closing. And don't forget, the future is what you do today. So do something today that will impact you tomorrow. Peace.